Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. If you've ever felt like your business is growing, but, that growth feels completely chaotic instead of strategic, well, you are exactly in the right place. Today, we're unpacking a really fascinating approach from a company called Indivieu. They've essentially flipped the traditional agency model totally on its head to build scalable, integrated growth systems.
Think about this for a second. Why do most marketing campaigns fail to drive actual revenue? I mean, we've all seen it, right? An agency runs ads, the leads come rolling in, but then they just go nowhere. The sales team complains the leads are garbage, the marketing team blames the sales process, and suddenly everyone is just pointing fingers. Well, Individu challenges us to consider a pretty radical idea. If your leads are going nowhere, you don't actually have a marketing problem. You have a foundation problem.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the leaky bucket problem, then why you need to fix first and market second. After that, we'll get into AI-enhanced growth systems, how they build specifically for your industry. And finally, the proof in the numbers.
All right, kicking things off with section 1, the leaky bucket problem. So, most businesses approach growth by simply pouring more and more money into advertising. But the real issue usually lives upstream. Your CRM might be a total mess, leads are getting cold, conversion tracking isn't set up right. It's literally like fixing the bucket before filling it with water. Indivieu operates on this core principle that marketing only compounds when it actually has somewhere solid to land. Let's be real. If you pour expensive marketing water into a bucket full of holes, you're not getting growth, you're just creating incredibly expensive puddles on the floor. Now, what's really interesting about this is the stark contrast. Traditional agencies typically just stay in their lane. They only run ads, they report on vanity metrics like clicks or impressions, and they completely ignore what's happening inside your CRM. Indivieu, on the other hand, acts as both a strategic consulting firm and a digital marketing agency right under one roof. They fix your CRM first, they tie all their reporting directly to closed revenue, and they merge deep business consulting with marketing execution. So you never have to play middleman between a separate consultant and an agency ever again. Which brings us to section 2, fix first, market second. Let's move along and see how this actually builds. It's a very deliberate 3-step sequence. Step 1, they diagnose your CRM, your tracking, and your entire sales funnel before they run a single campaign. Step 2, they actually build the operational infrastructure. We're talking HubSpot pipelines, automated workflows, standard operating procedures, the whole shebang. Only then do we reach step 3, which is scaling the marketing campaigns. By doing it in this exact order, they ensure that every single ad dollar you spend works exponentially harder for you. And a massive part of that infrastructure is this absolute game-changer concept of revenue-tied reporting. Indivieu configures GA4, call tracking, and CRM attribution so tightly that they permanently solve the attribution problem. Business leaders, you no longer have to guess what's working. You aren't just looking at how many clicks you got. You're seeing exactly which keywords, ads, and channels are generating actual closed revenue. Moving right along to section 3, AI-enhanced growth systems. Look, everybody is talking about AI right now, but Indivieu actually embeds it deeply into their real deliverables through a super clear, transparent progression. First is AI by default. Every single service Indivieu offers includes AI-assisted research, content planning, and reporting at absolutely no extra cost. Then, for businesses that are ready to go a bit deeper, there's the AI growth layer, ranging from $300 to $3,500 a month. That adds active CRM automation, predictive reporting, and lead intelligence. Finally, for those really complex needs, they offer custom AI agents. Starting at $2,500, they take foundation models like GPT-4 or Claude and ground them entirely in your proprietary business data and workflows. But I want to reassure you, and Indivieu is very clear about this too. They use AI to accelerate work, not to replace the human element. Just look at this division of labor. Strategic direction, creative decisions, and client relationships, those are always human. But data processing, anomaly detection, and automated workflow triggers, that's where it's AI enhanced. The businesses that grow faster aren't the ones using the most AI. They're the ones using AI for the heavy lifting while keeping human strategy firmly in the driver's seat. All right, section 4, built for your industry. Because let's face it, a marketing tactic that works for a car dealership is completely useless to a software company. So they specialize. To give you a concrete example of this, let's look at their automotive division. What I absolutely love here is the transparency. They publish their exact pricing tiers. You have Starter at $2,700 a month for single locations, scaling up through Growth and Ultimate, all the way to Enterprise at $15,000 plus for multi-location dealer groups. And notice that even at the Starter level, it includes a business consulting division value. That means you are getting business plan development and KPI frameworks right alongside your Google Ads and local SEO.
And that leads us to our final section, Section 5, Proof in the Numbers, Real-World Results.
Boom, 133%. This is a hard metric straight from their case studies, representing their maximum conversion rate increase for a client. When you patch the holes in your bucket, your conversion rates naturally skyrocket simply because leads stop falling out of the bottom.
And they're executing this strategy at a massive scale. Indivieu manages over $2 million in monthly ad spend. Plus, they hold industry-recognized expertise as a fully certified Google partner, and they're a HubSpot solutions provider. They have the reps and the track record to totally back up their methodology. And this brilliantly illustrates the point. This quote is from a marketing manager at a mid-market e-learning company. They noted that their Google ads were actually fine before, but leads were leaking at every single stage. Once Indivieu rebuilt the HubSpot workflow and connected it to ad tracking, the close rate nearly doubled. That is the undeniable power of fixing the upstream CRM.
So, the crucial point is, where is your company bleeding money right now? Are you pouring budget into campaigns without a solid operational foundation? Are you the bottleneck in your own business because your systems just aren't scalable? I really want you to evaluate your own operations today. If you suspect your bucket has some leaks, Indivieu offers a free growth audit. It's valued at $2,500, and it helps map out your specific revenue gaps and gives you a custom roadmap to fix them. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about today. If you doubled your marketing budget tomorrow, would it double your revenue? Or would it just double the size of the puddles on your floor?